Welcome inside fitnessinformant.com, Fitness Informant's YouTube channel. I'm F5 founder and CEO Ryan Buckeye here with a product breakdown of a new energy capsule from our friends at Infinis Nutrition. Now, if you've seen the channel or been to our YouTube channel before, you've seen plenty of different products being broke down by us here at FI, and it has one thing in common across every single product that we've talked about. They're all fully loaded. So Infinis started back in 2023 around the Black Friday time period with 2 SKUs. Now they have a plethora of different products that are designed for different functions, whether it's cognition, in this case energy, they have glucose, they have liver, they have kidney, they have pre-workout, they have pump. They literally have it all. And again, a common denominator across all these products are that they are loaded with some of the best ingredients at the clinical dosage or even above the clinically accepted dosage. And today we're going to talk about energy here. So energy is a 20-serving capsule-based product that retails for $45. Look below in the description for a coupon code that'll save you a few dollars on that. But again, this is in a capsule format. So it's slightly different. With all the rage being around energy drinks, 200-300 milligrams of caffeine, Infinis said, like, hey, let's make an energy capsule, but let's not use caffeine, which is very interesting. So if you look at the capsule-based energizing market, something like NoDoz, they predominantly use like a caffeine anhydrous as their source of energy. They are doing things completely different here at Infinis, and let's start out by talking about the SFP. So the first ingredient here at 800 milligrams is an exogenous ATP and peak ATP. Now this is a massive mega dosage of peak ATP, and I mentioned earlier it's exogenous, meaning that it's helping your body bring in an exogenous source of ATP. ATP is the primary source of energy in the body. A lot of people think, hey, drink caffeine, it gives you energy. Caffeine doesn't give you energy. It actually reduces certain receptors in the body that tells you that you're tired. So therefore, it feels like you are getting an up from caffeine. Caffeine does have some stimulatory effects, obviously on the CNS, can give you things like the jitter, but really your energy source, especially like when you work out, is coming from the ATP cycle. So you get 800 milligrams of peak ATP. The next ingredient here is Zynamite PX at 420 milligrams. This is a unique ingredient that I've not seen in the product before. This is a combination of Zynamite and quercetin, which actually helps basically put out peak power. It can help with cognition, boosting over cognitive ability. It can actually help boost mood and energy levels as well. So again, this product is called Infinis Energy. Having an ingredient like Zynamite is going to help with cognition, mood, energy levels, which is a really good feature to have in a product, especially if you are trying to increase dopamine, because the happier you are, if you increase more dopamine and serotonin in the body, like you just feel more energized and alive from it. Next ingredient here is Rhodiola Prime Rhodiola at 250 milligrams. This is an anti-fatigue ingredient, and a very good one at that. I love rhodiola used in pre-workouts, post-workout, and then even in this product here, kind of helping you obviously boost energy levels through something like ATP, but also helping reduce fatigue using rhodiola, which is a really good selection of an ingredient at a good dosage. Next ingredient here is cocoa extract, which is theobromine at 200 milligrams. Theobromine is a metabolite of caffeine. It gives you caffeine-like impact. So it can give you kind of that that stimulatory effect that you get from caffeine. It can help increase body temperature and thermogenesis. But again, it's going to increase alertness, can help with mood, and can actually have slight fat loss capabilities to it as well. Next ingredient here is NeuroRush, which is a whole coffee fruit extract at 200 milligrams. You may have heard of the ingredient CogniQ from our friends at Futureceutical. NeuroRush is from a new brand, not a new ingredient supplier in the space, but one that hasn't really had a pioneered ingredient like NeuroRush, and now we're seeing NeuroRush used more and more. This is going to help with overall cognition, can help elevate mood, and the dosage at 200 milligrams is really well done. Next ingredient here is Asian ginseng at 200 milligrams. So Asian ginseng's been around forever. I remember as a kid going into gas stations, like literally at the checkout, they'd have all this different ginseng that you could get. And at the time, there was ginseng fields all over the state of Wisconsin where I grew up, and I just didn't quite understand it. Well, now, obviously, as an adult and doing this for a living, and an adaptogen helps you adapt to the external stressors of the environment. So stress and things that are bringing you down, elevating cortisol levels that are going to drag you and make you more fatigued, Asian ginseng extract can come in and help reduce that fatigue and help elevate energy levels. So a nice use of an ingredient, like a super historical traditional ingredient that hasn't been used a lot by sort of mainstream supplement companies that we cover here at FI. So it's nice to see it used in this particular product. Dynamine used at 100 milligrams. So dynamine is an interesting ingredient. It's caffeine-like, but it's not caffeine. So caffeine anhydrous, which again is not used in this product, is typically something that's going to hit between 10 and 15 minutes post-consumption. Then you're going to get a combination in this particular product of dynamine and teacrine, which is going to prolong and elongate that energy level and that spike without giving you a crash. So if this product had, say, a caffeine anhydrous, mixing it with a dynamine and a teacrine is going to essentially give you that spike at 10 to 15 minutes, but then it goes for quite some time, over an hour before you start tapering off and can prevent the crash. So a nice use of dynamine here from Compound Solutions. I'm going to talk about teacrine here as well in a second, but I want to first talk about Advantage Z bitter orange extract, which is going to be standardized to synephrine. Synephrine stimulant. It's going to help improve, increase energy levels, stimulate the CNS, a lot of different things, but energy, alertness, and potential thermogenesis and fat burning capabilities from that particular ingredient. Then we get teacrine at 50 milligrams. So the combination of 100 milligrams of dynamine with 50 milligrams of teacrine, it's a really good blend. Again, it's kind of unique to see it not used in conjunction with caffeine, but I like it. And so 50 milligrams of teacrine, again, it's going to help you taper off without having a crash. Next ingredient here is tooth club moss, which is going to be huperzine A at 200 micrograms. Huperzine A, another cognitive improvement ingredient. If you notice by now, there's several ingredients in this energy supplement that's going to improve cognition, help increase dopamine levels, elevate mood, elevate energy levels, which is exactly, again, what you want in an energy product. The last ingredient here is saffron extract at 10 milligrams. So saffron, very unique selection of an ingredient used in this formula. It's not going to essentially contribute directly to elevating energy levels, but it can contribute to overall brain health and cognition. And again, we've talked about this multiple times already on this video in terms of what Infinis Nutrition's energy is going to do. It could really be called an energy nootropic or an energy cognitive supplement, but they already have two different brain health and brain nootropic supplements, and now they have an energy capsule. So it's going to be interesting to see the adaptation of this particular product because, again, I think a lot of people like to consume their energy via drinks in today's market, but this is going to be a much more than just an energy supplement. You're going to improve cognition, all without the use of caffeine, which is super unique and a differentiating factor on this particular product than, say, your typical energy drinks and everything else on the market. So if you're looking for something for a pick-me-up during the middle of the day, and you just don't want the carbonation or don't want caffeine anhydrous or just don't want an energy drink, I think Infinis Nutrition's energy capsules could be a solid choice for you. Look below in the description box for a link to take you to fitnessinformant.com to give you a fuller breakdown on the SFP of this particular product. If you want to purchase this as well, look for that link and a coupon code to save you some dollars over at the official website of Infinis Nutrition. Make sure you follow us on our social media channels. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, as well as here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe now button below to stay up to date with everything that we're releasing right here at Fitness Informant. And for more dietary supplement reviews, breakdowns, rankings, news, deals, and more, visit us on our official website. We're online at fitnessinformant.com.